Police sources are telling India Today that this young woman Sonam and allegedly her lover Raj Krishwaha plotted the murder together. Now, Raj Krishwaha did not murder in person. He wasn't there at the location according to the cops as well. But he hired the killers. He was monitoring all of this while he was in Madhya Pradesh. So the suspicion doesn't fall on him. Now, Sonam knew about the plan. So it's not that she was caught unawares. The police sources say she deliberately took Raja Raghuvanshi on a deserted road. Remember the last conversation that they had? Appeared to be that they were on a trek when she was talking to a family member. But this was a deliberate plan. This is very saddening because remember everyone was wondering what happened with this couple. It turns out it was allegedly the woman who could have plotted this. Joining us is Shreya Chatterjee, tracking to investigators on this case. Shreya, what are you picking up about how now the whole development has changed? She's been found, but nobody's really showering any sympathy on her. She's being seen as a murderer in this case.
Yes, this is something which is coming in source-based as of now from the investigators of the case. What we're being told is that this involves hiring of contract killers from the initial investigation that is pouring in. It is being told that Sonam, along with Raj Krishwaha, were the orchestrators of the murder. And it's been suggested that the other three over here, that includes the names of Vishal, Anand and others, they are the ones who actually carried out the entire murder. It is being investigated as the entire timeline is now going to be looked into. We are being told that the Shillong police will be reaching Ghazipur shortly. Thereby, when the transit remands are sorted out, all the 5 accused who have been arrested, including Sonam Raghuvanshi and Raj Krishwaha, all of them will be taken to Shillong for the further investigation.
I'm curious, and I'm sure so is the viewer. I want to understand, how did these hired killers get arrested? How did the police snoop in on this Raj Krishwaha? How do the police now believe that Sonam wasn't just an innocent bride going on a honeymoon with the Raja Raghuvanshi, but was a part of this whole kill plot?
Well, you know, Pooja, what the investigators are particularly suggesting that Sonam did not surrender from nowhere. It is during the investigation that the Shillong police, which is the East Khasi jurisdiction of Meghalaya police investigating the case, they came out under technical surveillance that Sonam was alive, and they had actually zeroed in down on them. Thereby, the first arrest, which actually took place, which led to Sonam further surrendering, is what we are being told. It was initially Akash who was actually picked up by the police, and thereby the remaining were arrested from Indore. And in Ghazipur, it was Sonam who surrendered, is what we are being told. And a police was first reached Lalitpur, and they have then arrested Akash Rajput, is what Shillong police sources are now confirming to India Today.
You know, it's absolutely disturbing, and stay on with me, Shreya, on that, because one can't help but think about this young man, Raja Raghuvanshi, putting in the sindoor on the forehead of his wife and hopeful of a great married life ahead. Little unknown to him what was being plotted behind his back. Now remember, I'm not going to put out any conjecture. We are quoting from our police sources that they also believe that the woman was simply not innocent here. She was part of a murder plot. Now, I look at these visuals, Shreya. I'm sure you've also been able to access these visuals of her at the dhaba, looking visibly distraught, not the young happy bride visuals that we had seen all these days. Do you think it was perhaps a realization for her that this has happened? Because at that juncture, found in dhaba, many are wondering, how did she reach from Shillong to Ghazipur?
Well, it's interesting. Why? Because, you know, for all this while, she did not surface. She was nowhere to be found. But it's only now that she has actually landed up in this dhaba in Ghazipur, where her initial response to the locals there were that she's been dropped off by some people. But what we're right now picking in, and more confirmation will follow in. The reason for our viewers to understand that why we are yet to see an official response, apart from the press release, is because the Shillong police is yet to take in the custody. So this is a procedural thing which is involved. But the Shillong police sources have confirmed to us that it is their investigation which led to the arrest of Akash Rajput first. and it is thereby. So we are being told that probably Sonam's surrendering is a chain of reaction from the first arrest that took place. We are
Perhaps
yet
she,
to ascertain the
went
timeline.
in panning and realized that it's just a matter of time that she'll be nabbed as well, and therefore was in Ghazipur. Shreya, keep tracking all the latest on that.